Okay, let's recite Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So Abhidhānappadīpikā. In fact, so we won't study the Panama Katha. Okay, we won't study Panama Katha. The Buddha Panamo, Dhamma Panamo, Sangha Panamo. Okay, so you won't study. We will skip these 3 verses. Okay, 3 verses. So you need to know the structure, construction of.
Yes,
this,
yeah. So yes, please give us like a brief introduction of the structure of the books and so on.
Yes. So yes, in this Sakakanta here, so there is here in this Bhashan Sali, there is no content. Content, through content we can know the structure. How many chapters we can know easily. How many chapters are there, and what are they, and then why the writer divides into this and that chapter like this. Okay, there are 3 main cantos, 3 major chapters, 3 main chapters. In this book, there are 3 main chapters. Number 1, 3 main chapters. Can I type? No, cannot. Or Sally, how to edit?
You can type that you are the editor.
No, here I cannot type here. Yeah, I cannot type. I don't know why. Highlight.
Wait, let me check.
You need to give Sayadaw writing privilege.
No, Sayadaw is the editor.
So that's Sayadaw editor, yes. Otherwise,
Sayadaw and you are both the editor there.
Where? Spelling.
No. Because so now Sayadaw she has to go to the Google Doc and set up the I think it's called the privilege. Yes. So you have to be an editor so that you can edit the file. Yes. Maybe right now you're just a viewer, so that's why you cannot edit the file.
Okay, so I will type. I will type in my computer. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, what is this? type in my computer. I will type in my computer. Okay, there are 3 main chapters.
Sayadaw, you need to share your screen, Sayadaw.
Already shared.
No, we only see, we don't see your screen. Sayadaw.
Oh, okay. How about now?
Yeah, that's good now, Sayadaw. Thank you.
Okay.
Sayadaw.
Huh?
Sayadaw.
Yeah.
You and Ryan already both are editors. So I saw your mouse. Your mouse is put in the before the Namo there.
But I couldn't type.
That is very strange.
Yeah. But now I will go back to get
Because
back.
I saw your mouse is in the before the Namo there.
Oh, now. No, not yet. You see?
I can see from my side you are doing the copy and everything.
Copy?
No, before you just okay, you do now. You see, I saw okay, for example, if I do something.
Kasa. Yeah, only I can place Kasa. Now when I press enter key, it doesn't work.
So let me type something.
Yeah.
See, I can do.
Yeah,
So
yes, you can type.
yeah, Ranyo, I saw Ranyo also there, right? Ranyo can type or not? Yes, Ranyo can do. Yeah, I think it's from the other side.
Yes. Yes. I don't know why. No, cannot.
What is question?
Which point do I need to do?
Yeah, we'll fix that later, Sayadaw.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And go back to your document.
Yes. Okay, there are 3 main chapters in Moggallana Abhidhānappadīpikā. Okay. So number 1 is Sagga Kanda. Sagga Kanda. Okay. The Sagga Kanda. Number 2 is Bhūkanda. Bhūkanda. Right, number 2 is Bhūkanda. Number 3 is Samanyakanda. Samanyanya. What is Nyanya? Yes. Oh, why? The Pāļi found I need to. Pāļi found. Soon. Oh, okay. Samanyakanda. Ah, yes, no, okay. Very good. Samanyakanda. So like this. So under Janasaka Ganda, there are four vagas and sub-four vagas, like this. Okay, so for example, A, Bhumi Vaga. Bhumi Vaga, and then Pura Vaga, and then Naravaka, and then Chatopana Vaga. Chatopana Vaga. So under Chatopana Vaga again, Chatopana is the name of Katiya Vaga, and then Brahmana Vaga, and then Vissa Vaga, and then Sudha Vaga. This is yes. So like this, and under this is Bhukanda. Sorry. Under Bhukanda, no Sagakanda. Yes, I made a mistake. Oh, yes. Yes, like this. So under Bhukanda we have Bhumi Vaga, etc. 4, and under Tirupana Vaga we have Katiya Vaga 4, and then under Samanya Kanda we have Ranya Vaga. Ranya Vaga, and then Ranyadi Vaga. Ranyadi Vaga and Patala Vaga. Patala Vaga.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
Is that right? Because it looks to me that in the Bhukanda Vaga, it has 7 vagas.
Yes, Sayadaw.
Aranya
No.
Vaga.
Yes.
Those are also belong to Bhukanda Vaga.
Sorry. Yeah, this is also should be. Yes. Also should be. This should be E, right? Oh, should be E. E. See? So, and then Samanya Kanda. Samanya Kanda has also Visesya Vinavana, right? Visesya Dina Vaga. Sankena Vaga. Sankena Vaga. And Anigata Vaga. So under Nikata Vaga, we have Kata Nikata Vaga. Kata No. ABCD. Abhidhānappadīpikā. Abhidhānappadīpikā, right? Abhidhānappadīpikā. And then Pāḷi. And then what is ABCD? So D is Abhidhānappadīpikā. So are you looking at from a version?
No, Yama version here.
My version. Yes. So after that, Nigamana. Conclusion. Okay. So after that, Abhidhānappadīpikā, this is the index. Okay, this is the structure. Content. Oh, this is Abhidhānappadīpikā. Okay, so Sakakata, Sakakanda. So here, Sakakanda is about about heaven and deities, like this. All things about all things about heaven, Deva Loka. The Bhuganda. So here, in Sakakanda, there are Buddhas, Nirvanas, Paramas, also these things also. Bhuganda, Anabhuganda, we have Bhumivaga, is about the earth. Bhuganda, Mivaga, Puravaga, about towns. Anavaga, about but this like relationship, relatives, father, mother, father-in-law, etc. Chirubhanavaga, this Kriyavaga is about 4 castes. 4 castes, Saudavaga. Vinyavaga, forest, trees, plants, etc. Vinyarivaga, mountains, etc. Padalavaga, Padalavaga is like Padala is 80. Padala is like Padala is the name of like Dragon City, a dragon city, dragon world, the world of the dragon, Nagaloka. Padala is Nagaloka. So like this about creeks, rivers, ocean, etc., water, etc. This Padalavaga. Samanya Ganda. Samanya, these Samanya Ganda are related to the previous, the previous chapters like Sagaganda, Bhuganda, Sagaganda, Bhuganda. Because this is about Visesana. Visesana. For example, competent, frightened, frightenness, etc. So these things, Samanyakana, because they can modify, all nouns, whether masculine, feminine, or neuter. And that's why Visesayadina means Visesana. Okay, Visesayadina means Visesana. Yeah. Visesayadina. Which is ya dina mi which is na. Okay.
Is Visesya Dina, not Hina.
Yeah. Yes. Which is dina yes. Oh. Which is dina yes. Which is dina related to which is modified now. Rami which is Sangina. Also like kind of which is negata. So negata consists of three is of Vaga. Gata negata. Gata negata is, for example, Dhamma. Okay? Dhamma has many meanings. So these many meanings are composed in the single gata, or maybe two gatas like this. So full gatas containing 4 padas, 4 lines. Let's go like this. This like all the meanings of the single word Dhamma are composed in gathas, in verses, verse or verses. This is called Gata Nigata. So this Atta Nigata, Atta means half. Okay, so these types of gata contains only the meanings of 2 words. For example, okay, Satta, okay, Satta and Sanya, for example, okay, so Satta 2 lines. The meanings of Satta are 2 lines, written in 2 lines, and then the meanings of Sanya are written in 2 lines. So that's why this is called Abhidhānappadīpikā. 2 lines or 4 lines, 1 verse, right? 4 lines makes one verse. So 2 lines is half of a verse. That's why Abhidhānappadīpikā kata. Abhidhānappadīpikā waka only like 2 words. Okay, the meanings of 2 words are written in a verse like this. So that's why Adda half. So Paranikata waka. The meanings of 4 words. 4 words. So para means line. Okay, so one verse contains 4 lines. So 1 line is for 1 word. 1 line is for 1 word. 1 line for 1 word. The 4th line is for 1 word like this. So that's why there are 4 words. Okay, there will be 4 words. So the meanings of all of these 4 words are written in a single verse. Okay, this like this. These type of verses are called Pāḍanikata. Okay, Pāḍanikata. Pāḍanikata. Okay, Pāḍanikata. So Garanikata, 1 verse is in a 1 verse. How to say? All the meanings of a single word is written. Pāḍanikata. 2 words. All the meanings of 2 words are written in a single word. That means 1 word for 2 lines. The other word for 2 lines like this. This way, Abhidhānappadīpikā. Bhāranikata, 1 line for 1 word. 1 line for there are 4 words. So Abhyayavaka, this is about Upasaka Anipata. Upasaka replace Anipata. The meanings of Upasaka Anipata are okay here in Abhyayavaka like this. Okay, very very systematic, very systematic, very good book also. So this was written by Bhanavidya Moggallana at the time of Pragama Bahu, King Pragama Bahu. At the time of the first Pragama Bahu in Sri Lanka. Okay, so you can check the history of this book and the Pāļi literature both easily. Okay, so this book Abhidhānappadīpikā is prescribed for Patamajidan and Dhammacariya. Paramajita and Dhammacariya. So in the Paramajita, for the Paramajita, all passes, all these passes, yes, all these passes. In the Dhammacariya, also in the Dhammacariya, mostly this Gata Nigata, and then this Abhayavaka. The meanings of prefix, Upasaka, and Nipada, and Gata Nigata. So the passes in these two vakas appear in the Dhammacariya level. And no, no, in the Dhammacariya, Abhayavaka. Even in the Paramajita, this whole book is prescribed. This whole book is prescribed. Like Pāļi to Myanmar, Myanmar to Pāļi, like this. And then how to say some special. There are special passages also. Special passages. For example, what is Asanchaya, like this. What is Asanchaya? Means Asanchaya. So we call Gata 2 in Myanmar. Special passages also appear in the examination paper.
Sayadaw,
Yes.
in the exam, you need to explain what does that mean.
Huh?
I mean, during examination, do you need to explain what the Asankhya means, how many synonyms are there? Do you need to explain roughly?
Like I say, I think from this Abhidhānappadīpikā, I think maybe 6 questions or maybe 4 questions. I'm not sure. Maybe 4 questions. I think so. 4 questions. So one question is Pāļi to Myanmar. For example, Buddha. How to say in the examination paper, the one Buddha appear. So you give its meaning in Myanmar. So for example, they give 10 Pāļi words, 10 Pāļi words in this whole book, and then you give their meaning in Myanmar. And then they will give Myanmar for 10 Pāļi words. So you give Pāļi like this only.
So
and then special passages. Sorry?
Which means for the Dhammacariya, you're supposed to remember the whole book.
No, not the Dhammacariya, on the Paramajita.
But Dhammacariya is so it's
Before Dhammacariya. Before Dhammacariya.
For the Dhammacariya, mostly I remember the Gata Nigata.
But and then after the Dhammacariya, then you already memorize everything.
Yes, everything, the whole book. Oh, sorry, I understand. I was confused with Dhammacariya. Yeah, this from this Gata Nigata mostly like 5 marks or 10 mark comes. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. But how to say these are also useful for Dhammacariya. Okay, for Dhammacariya examination also. So the meanings of Upasaka also not really prescribed for Dhammacariya. For Paramajita. So yes. Okay, let's go to the verses. We will skip Pamana Gathas. Okay, skip the Pamana Gatha. So these things. Why? Let's sit down to the fish is very narrow, very small. How to do? Because I think I zoom. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Tamunedo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So here, this was we need to study. Okay. Nama Lega Nyato Buddha. Yes. Nama Lega Nyato Buddha. And then, no. The visiting parts. Yeah. Nama Lingesu, number 4. Yeah, this part we need to know why this book was written. This is the reason why this book was written. What is the benefit of reading this book? Nama Lingesu Kosanla Metta Nisaya Karana. Metta Nisaya Karana. This Yato Mahabalan Buddha Vajane Pada Utina. Pada Padavutina. 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 So Nama Lingesu Kosanla Yato Mahabalan Buddha Vajane. So Buddha Vajane, this should be one word. Buddha Vajane in the Buddha's teachings. In the Buddha's teachings. Padavutina. 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 So it says those who want to be skillful in the Buddha's teachings. Padavutina, those who want to be skillful in the Buddha's teaching, Buddha Vajane. Buddha Vajane. Nama Lingesu Kosanla. Nama Lingesu Kosanla. Nama Lingesu Kosanla. Kosanla, how to say? Skillfulness in the Nama and genders, noun and genders. Skillfulness in noun and gender, a mastery of nouns and gender. And then Attanijya Karana. Attanijya Karana. Karana means the cause or reason. So the cause of Atta, the meaning, Nijya means like judgment. I think the cause of being able to judge the correct meaning. So therefore, Mahabalan means like strong, and so. This how to say should be Mahabalan should be Lingata. So skillfulness in the in the noun word and genders is how to say Mahabalan, I think beneficial. It's of great benefit. And then Attanijya Karana. Attanijya Karana is also skillfulness in these things is how to say the cause of being able to judge the correct meaning. Being able to judge the correct meaning where in the Buddha's teachings for those who want to be skillful in the Buddha's teaching.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So how is the word Patawatinang formed, Sayadaw? Patawa is skill. What is Tinang?
Patawatinang. Yes. Patawatinang. Patavoti. How is defined by Tiga? The Tiga. Patavoti no, it is Taichanditi Patavoti no. Patuno Bhava Patavam. Do know about the Deva at all. Payojana. Deva at all Payojana. Taichanditi Patavoti no. Patuno Bhava Patavam. Tadeva atto payojana. Taichanditi Patavoti no. Tesa Patavoti no. Sotuna. Like we can say Patavam. Ichanditi Patavoti no. I mean the scale, how to say, those who want to be skillful. Buddha Vajana in the Buddha's teachings. This is Padutina, Sotuna. So Padawa and Ati should be, I think, should be this Kita what? Kita what? Kitanta Tudiya Taburisa should be. Kitanta Tudiya Taburisa. So here Atta Atta should be, the root. Atta should be the root. So Atta is replaced by HND. Atta is explained by HND. So in the Abhidhānappadīpikā, Diga. So tis and Panutina, Soduna, Namali, Kosalata, Chigaba, Buddha was in the Atasani circle only. Yes. So what is your question?
No, so you said that is the Bata what? So eight Chita or something?
Yeah, we can say, Patawa, Patawa plus Atta. Okay, Atta through at, we can say. Okay. So at me like HND. HT. Yes. So Padawa Atta is hidden like Tumbakara.
Okay.
Yes, Tumbakara.
So and then E and then it become E and then Nang. So you mean it's like a
that should be, it's like Dandi, you see, Dandi, no, like this. Dandi, yes. Dandi, no. You see?
But so it is like the for digit case.
Patavoti, yeah? What?
Inang. So you mean like
no, like Patavoti na. So na is I think dative. Generally also possible.
Okay.
Dative. In the next year, he translated genitive. Genitive.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. So Namalinga the question so skillfulness in this thing, Namalinga, is the cause of being able to judge correct word. It's also of great benefit, okay, to those who want to be skillful in the Buddha teaching. So to be skillful in Nama and Linga, this book is written. Okay. So next verse. Nama Linga Niyato Buddha Asidasa Raha Niyaham Vesayanto Pakasisa Abhidhānappadīpikā. Abhidhāna. Oh. Maybe. Namalinga Neyato Buddha Bāsitasa Rahami. Namalinga Neyato Namalinga Ni Ato. Namalinga Neyato, we have to separate Namalinga Ni Ato. And then here also Buddha and Bāsitasa. Buddha Bāsitasa Arahami. Okay. Buddha Bāsitasa Arahami. Bāsitasa Arahami. Ahem. Ahem means Magalana. Arahami. Ahem. And then Dasayanto. Dasayanto. Abhidhānappadīpikā. Abhidhānappadīpikā. Paka Sissa Abhidhānappadīpikā. Paka System. Abhidhānappadīpikā. So Ato, therefore. So this therefore is here. This bar is also related to this number 4 bars. So Ato, therefore. Therefore, these are the skillfulness, etc. is how to even appear, the judge, the correct word. Therefore, Buddha Bāsitasa Arahani. Buddha Bāsitasa Arahani Namalingani. Buddha Bāsitasa Arahani Namalingani. Namalingani. Aham Dasayanto Abhidhānappadīpikā Vasisami. Because system. So we can rewrite in a simple sentence. So Ato Buddha Bāsitasa Arahani Namalingani. Aham Dasayanto Aham Abhidhānappadīpikā Vasisami. Alright, so Ato, therefore, Buddha Bāsitasa Arahani. So I want to show Namalinga, nouns and genders. Buddha Bāsitasa Arahani. Buddha Bāsitasa Arahani, how do we translate? I think suitable, Arahani, suitable to the Buddha's teaching. I think so. Suitable to the Buddha's teaching. Thus, I want to show noun and gender suitable, appropriate to the Buddha's teachings. I'm going to write, show Abhidhānappadīpikā book. Okay. So tell me, the word Arahani, what do you think? Buddha Bāsitasa Arahani. This we have synonym words for Arahani. This is like Yutta, Raha, Sakuniya, Sakuna, Diva, Rupa. We can translate as suitable, appropriate. Like they are like passive. So that means the word Arahani shows, indicates. What is indicated? He takes some words which are not present, which do not appear in the Pāḷi Tipitaka, but also from other books, Sanskrit, Sanskrit books, other non-Buddhist books. From non-Buddhist books also, he will take some words which are suitable to the Buddha's teaching. this Arahani word show. Buddha Vasidasa Arahani. Okay. So which words? I don't know. So if we if we are skillful in the whole Tipitaka, we might find out which are. For example, you know the word Gipati is today I sent you a word Gipati, Gheppati in the Gachayana. Gasa Gepe. I mean the root Ga changes to pa, double pa. Okay, like this. So Gipati gives. So that word Gipati does not exist in the whole Tipitaka. It's not my word. Scholars are all they claim so. Like this. Okay, so Buddha Vasidasa Arahani. So from other books also, it takes some words which are suitable with the Buddha teaching. Okay, let's go to next verse. These verses are instruction. These verses are how to read. About how to read. So if you notice these things, you will be able to read this. Apart from some verses, I think some verses. There are exceptions also, but very few. Okay, so these are instructions how to read. Bheyo, Rupandara, Saha, Chariyena, Ja, Kataji. And then Kwaja, Haja, Vidhanena, Yeyan, Ti, Pong, Naponsaka. Okay, Yeyan, Ti, Pong, Naponsaka. So, Yeyan, Ti, Pong, Naponsaka. Can I copy or not? Oh.
Sayadaw, I already sent
No.
you another Word file, right?
I cannot copy here.
No. I mean, today I already sent you another Word file, right?
Another Word file?
Yeah, from your Viber.
Viber?
Yes.
You sent?
Before. No, not.
No, you. Yes. Which one? This one?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Same, huh? This is Word file, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh. How can I send? Send to Google.
Sayadaw, maybe later.
Later.
Yeah. to save our time. Later, Sayadaw.
See this. Abhidhānappadīpikā. Upload. Want to upload. This I cannot type here. How to upload? Edit.
So Sayadaw.
Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Yes.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
So right now you just open that Word file and you type on it, and then you can upload it later. Sayadaw.
Yeah. This one. Oh no. Yeah, this I can type here. Peyo Rupandara Saha Triyena Ja Kataji. Peyo generally Rupandara. Rupandara means we can say special forms. Special forms. Sahajariyena, because of togetherness. Because of togetherness, because these two words arise together or appear together. Okay. So here this is about genders, to be able to know the correct genders, to be able to count the words. So these instructions are written. Peyo Rupantara. So some words, some special words, special forms. Sahajariyena, because of their togetherness. I mean, because they exist together. So, for example, two words are written together, appear in the same place. They appear closely. At the time, one word, the gender of one word is clear, but the gender of another word is not clear. But this unclear word, okay, the word with how to say unclear gender exists together with the how to say the word how to say with the clear gender is considered considered to have the same gender, like this. So I would say this also how to say very brief in the Nisaya. That I have two Nisaya. Two Nisaya. William Sarah. We call this. We call his name. William Buddha. Chakapala. Tambal Sarah. Tambal Sarah also wrote one Nisaya. There are maybe several Nisaya books of the Abhidhānappadīpikā. I have two. The Chakapala books also very famous. He was very skillful in Pāļi, Abhidhamma, Prakrit, Sanskrit. Also. And another book is Abhidhānappadīpikā. So according to them, this part is also very, very brief and not specific how to read this book, Abhidhānappadīpikā. We are generally Rupandara special forms, Sahajariyena, because of their togetherness. T Nabonsaka, T me, feminine gender, O me, masculine gender, Nabonsaka me, neuter gender. So their genders should be known. So Bhaya Rupandara Sahajri in 1 point. Okay. Kataji. Kataji. Kwaja. Kwaji. Okay. Ahaja Vidhanina. Kwaja Ahaja Vidhanina 1 point. Okay, 1 phrase. Kwaji sometimes Ahaja Vidhanina. Ahaja Vidhanina. Vidhanina means by arranging. Ahaja. Ahaja, how can we translate? Ahaja me like specially by specially arranging, we can say. Ahaja by specially arranging. Sometimes the genders of the gender feminine, masculine, and neuter genders of the word should be known. Okay, so only 2 points. Bhaya Rupandara Sahajri Naja Kataji Yeyan Ti Bonabonsaka. And then Kwajahaja Vidhanina Yeyan Ti Bonabonsaka. So there are 2 sentences. Okay, 2 sentences. So here there's an unspecific. So I will show you with examples. Examples. For example, Akasa Ganga. Okay, this display in fact in the Abhidhānappadīpikā Tiga. Okay. Akasa. Oh. Akasa. Akasa can. Oh. Hơi sẵn lại. Akasa. Oh. This. Oh. Akasa. Akasa Ganga. Sorry, which Ganga? Nga. What is which key? This one? Oh yes. Akasa Ganga. Okay. So Akasa Ganga. So this ending in R. Okay, ending in R. Feminine gender. Okay, like this, and then Mandakini. Example, Mandakini. Okay, so ending in E, feminine, like this, and then Bodho. Okay, Bodho, ending in O, masculine. Okay, ending in masculine. That's up below. For example, Tanam, protection. Tanam, ending in M, neuter. Okay. So like declensions. So through this book, if you see the word, there are no plurals normally. There are no plural. No plural. He counts one by one. The word at the time, no plural. Okay. So at the time, if you see ending in R, the word ending in R, it is feminine gender. Okay. And then if you see ending in E, ending in E, mostly it is feminine gender. But if, how to say, there are other points also. Other point also. For example, you know, like for example, the word dandy. Okay, the word at the time he will use another word. The writer will use another word to show, to indicate, you know, the gender, the masculine gender of dandy, like this. Okay, so without showing these, you know, gender indicating words, like ume, atiyan, nabonsake, etc. Okay, without showing these words, if you see any e, it is feminine gender. Okay, without showing ume, like gender indicating words, ume, atiyan, nariyan, tiyan, ti, nabonsake, etc. Without these words, if you see a, it is feminine gender. Okay, and then o, if you see it ending o, it is masculine gender. Okay, so all will be with nominal case sentence. Nominal case sentence. Nominative case sentence. And then was all. Nominal case sentence. Nominal case sentence. Tana. Ani and like Chaitan. Ani and neuter gender. So these are called Rupandara. Okay, Payo Rupandara. That's why generally Rupandara Sahachari Yena Ja Kataji. This is how to say Rupandara. Examples of Rupandara. These are not examples of Rupandara. Examples of Rupandara here. Okay. So yeah. Examples of Rupandara. For example, Sujan Pati Sahasako. Sahasako. Okay, Sujan Pati Sahasako. Sujan Pati Sahasako. Okay. So Sahasako is masculine. Sujan Pati is masculine. So you know, Sujan Pati, the words and e, and the words and e, u, and words and o and words. So these genders of these words are, you know, typical to be known. Okay, to be known. That's the other time, you know, the way we can know according to this. Bayo Rupandara Sahachari Sahachari, because of their togetherness. Because of togetherness. So here, Sahasako is masculine. So purpose Sahasako, we have said Sujambadi. Sujambadi is gender, we cannot know. Whether it is masculine or feminine or neuter gender, we cannot know. But this word exists together with the, you know, the word whose gender is clear, obvious. So such word, Sujambadi, is also considered as masculine. That is called Sahacharana method. That's why Sahachariyena, because of their togetherness, because of their coexistence. Okay, because of their coexistence, Sujambadi is considered as masculine. Coexistence with Sasako, whose gender is obvious. Okay, so that's why is gender also masculine. Clear, right? That's for any question.
Always the case, right, Sayadaw?
Okay.
But it's not always the case, right? Because of the verb peyo.
Yes, Peyo. Yeah. Penyo.
So just most of the time in
No, in fact,
general,
how to say,
not always, right?
okay, yeah, this is these example are not connected with this expression Penyo. Okay, expression Penyo. Okay, so this Penyo example is this Rubandra special form. We can say Sujamri special form. Because of its coexistence with Sasako, it also must be considered masculine. And another word, and then, so this is the example for a second point. Kwaja haja vidhanena. Okay, kwaja haja vidhanena. This is the reason how, the way how we can know the genre of, other words. Okay, for example, it's a pakatatiya. Okay. So pakatatiya. Pakatatiya. Why small? Pakatatiya. 16. So here pakatatiya. We have to separate as pakati and itiya. Okay. Pakati and itiya. Pakati and itiya. So that means the word pakati is mentioned together with the gender indicating word. Itiya. Okay. So itiya is gender indicating words. So gender indicator. Okay. So that's why pakati is definitely feminine gender. Okay. So like this. So feminine gender. That is shown so feminine gender or pakati is shown by ATM, gender indicator. So like this. Okay, this is called so ATM, writing ATM, mention ATM is called ahaja vidhanena, like special arrangement. Okay, sometimes because of by means of special arrangement, through special arrangement, we can know, the genders, feminine, masculine, neuter, gender of the words, like this. So here only 2 points. Because of togetherness and because of special gender indicators, we can know the genders of the words. Yes.
So you give the examples of like book, door, and so on. That is for what reason, Sayadaw?
What is the to know genders?
No. What I mean is here, there, he gave 2 reasons, right? One of them is the sahacariyena, and the other one is ahacha vidhanena.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then you give the example, the last example, you said that is the example for the ahacha vidhanena because of the special arrangement, right?
Yes. Yes.
And then for the sahacariyena, then you give the example of, like, what is that example?
Sahacariyena is this Sujambati. Sujambati Sasako.
Yeah. But then, yes. And then above, you give a whole bunch of examples as well. If you go up,
it is how to say, we can say, grammatical reason. Grammatical reason. you know. So if you see R, like Kenya, okay, feminine gender. If you see E, it is like AT, feminine. If you see O with the nominative, it is masculine. Okay. So if you see any R and negative gender, it is neutral gender. Okay. This is this is not discussed. Okay, because it is easy to understand. Okay,
Yes,
like
but
this.
it's not mentioned in this verse, right? So
Yes. Yes.
and then also Rupantara. Rupantara is the apposite case, right?
Sujanpati. Rupantara is special form. So Sujanpati is special form, we can say. As I say, apart from these words, apart from these words, because these words are kept, for specific gender, feminine gender, masculine gender, neutral gender. Okay, we can say, grammatical reason. So Sujanpati is special form. So apart from these words, other words are special because why special? Because their genders cannot be known, cannot be seen easily. That's why Rupandara. When you're Rupandara, Sahachariya, because of their coexistence with another gender obvious word. Another gender obvious word, the genders of these words also can be known. So it's like Sujanpati, Sasako. Okay, Sujanpati, Sasako.
So in the verse Saha, it should be Saha, right? Is it Saha? What is
Yeah,
Saha?
I think it is. I think because of
The meter.
past. I think
So
so.
it would be Saha, right? Saha. Okay.
Sujanpati, Sasako. Okay. Yeah, so answer right.
Sa.
This is one point. Look at AT, this is one point. Okay, so like this. This is Sahacharana, and this is Ahaja Vidhanina. Okay. Okay, let's go to next class if you don't have any question. No question, right? Okay. Yes. Please speak up. I cannot hear you.
Hello, Sayadaw.
Yes.
No electricity. I'm using my data. So,
No electricity.
yes,
That's why.
Yeah. So, and by the way, when you explain the Sujanpati Sahasako, that time you mentioned one nayas. You mentioned like a Sahajarana naya.
Yes. Sahacharana.
Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Yes. Okay, now let's go. Next word. Next fast. Beta Abhina Lingana Yiwa Dondoja Linga Wachaka. So Abhina Lingana Yiwa Dondo. This is one phrase, one point, one fact. Dondo. And then Linga Wachaka. And then Kata Padana Machata. Machata Pogban Yantya Pariparan. Very good. So here also 2 points we can say. Yeah, I should. Okay. 2 points. in this verse, okay. So previous verse, there are two facts to know the genders of the words in a verse. So here also two points to know the gender of the words. Find this 8. Follow. Yes. Okay, Abhina Lingana Yewa Tondo. This is one point. Tonda Samasa. Okay. Rasamasa, Abhina Lingana Yewa Tondo. What does that mean? So Tonda words, so he will not make Tonda Samasas. Because it is, for example, Buddha, there are 32 words, for example. Okay. So these 32 words are not, not mentioned, in a single single Tonda Samasa word like this. For example, Sariputta and Moggallana, the Sariputta and Moggallana, Sariputta is one point. Moggallana is, one person. So they are, compounded as a single word. So he will not do such things. But Abhina Lingana Yewa Tondo, he points, he says only one point. It is Abhina Lingana. Abhina means different. Abhina means same, right? So if the words have same gender, he may make Tonda Samasa. If the word have different gender, he will not make Tonda Samasa. Like this. You know what I mean? Because because of different genders. Otherwise, the reader might think all these will have same genders. Hello?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Yes, of difference. I have guessed. Abhidhāna Abhina Lingana Yewa Tondo. So Tonda Samasa. Abhina Lingana Yewa Tondo, but Tonda Samasa. If the words have different genders, he will not make compound. Okay. If the words have same genders, so he may make Tonda Samasa in verses. Like this. That's Abhina Yewa. Abhina Lingana Yewa Tondo. Like this. Word with different genders. Different genders, no compound. No compound. Okay. But words with same genders. Same genders. Compound. Okay. Helps. So if you want to make Tonda Samasa, he will, according to meet, sometimes he need to meet also. Okay, like this. So like this, for example, in the verses, which word? Anidasana kata palogi. Anidasana kata palogita. Anidasana kata palogita. Okay, so anidasana kata palogita is, you see, apalogita. Okay, apalogita is neuter gender. So that's why anidasana kata also must be neuter gender. Like this. Anidasana katam apalogita. Okay, like this. Apalogita. So, so the final word shows, neuter gender. Okay, final word shows neuter gender. That's why previous word also must be neuter genders, like this. Okay, because so this abhina lingana yewa dondo. So this is this expression is very good. It's called Abhidhānappadīpikā method. So Abhidhānappadīpikā method. The other point, if abhina means same, okay, bhina means different. So the words have different gender. At the time you will not make dona samasa like this. Anidasana palogita. Okay, like this. And the next point. And the lega vachaka gata padanta majata uban yantia pripran. This is one point. So lega vachaka means gender indicating words, gender indicators, we can say. Lega vachaka, gender speakers, gender indicators. Okay, so these gender indicator words, what are they? Oh. Gender indicator words. Gender indicators. Gender indicator words. Like what? ATM. Okay. ATM. Nariyan. ATM. Nariyan. For example, TM. And then maybe T. Okay, these are for masculine. F for feminine. Okay, for feminine. For masculine, Pume. Mostly like this. Pume. For neuter gender, Na. Pom. Sake, etc. Okay, Nabon Sake, etc. Nabon Sake, etc. And then Drisu, etc. Drisu, okay, Tisu, okay, Drisu, etc. So these are called, gender indicators, Linga Vachaka. So if you see these gender indicator, Linga Vachaka word, Gata Padanta. Okay, Gata Padanta means at the end of a line. Okay, at the end of a line, there are 4 lines. Okay, at least, but at the end of a line of the verse, machata, they exist at the end of a line of the verse, machata So in the middle of the line, in the middle of the line, and then at the time, Yanti Apripara. Yanti Apripara. So here, need to say Yanti Apripara. So with example, for example, Wasana Oti Nariya. Wasana Oti Nariya. Okay, this part. So in this part, Nariya is what? Gender indicator. Okay, so Nariya is gender indicator. This is at the end of the line. Wasana Oti Nariya. So this Nariya shows what? Preceding word was the preceding word here in this case Oti. Okay, so Usana is understandable because we see Negidanta. Okay, Negita. That's why it is in gender. But in the case of Oti, you know, E, U, A, all these words, you know, and in this word, their genders are, you know, no, how to say, no obvious. Okay, their gender no obvious. We cannot know their genders exactly. So that's why Oti, the gender we cannot know. That's why Nariyan finds out. Oti is feminine gender. Okay, so like this. This is we can say Gata Padanta. Gata Padanta. Okay, Gata Padanta. So this Linga Vachaka exists at the end of a line. So that Linga Vachaka indicates the preceding word whose gender is obvious, whose gender is not obvious. See here, that's why feminine gender, who is feminine gender, like this. And then next point, in the middle, okay, Majata. So in the middle of, amid the line, amid the line. Okay, let's go to example. Asani Drisukulisa. Asani Drisukulisa. Asani Drisukulisa. Okay, in this part. Asani Drisukulisa. This is Majata. Linga Vachaka gender indicator mid in the line, mid in the line. So here, Drisu. Okay. Drisu is gender indicator. Gender indicator. Okay, Drisu is gender indicator. So Drisu means masculine and feminine. Okay, Drisu means masculine and feminine. So there will come another verse. Drisu, masculine and feminine. Masculine and feminine. Like this. Or if you see Drisu, it is only masculine and feminine. Okay, only masculine and feminine. So here, Kulisan. Okay, Kulisan, its gender is very clear. It's neither gender because I mean Nikita. As a ni, and E is difficult. Okay, it's difficult. That's why Drisu, gender indicator, Linga Vachaka is put here. So here, Drisu, lines in the middle of a line. Okay, so Drisu, you see, in the middle of a line, that's why it's Yanti. So refers to preceding words. Okay, so Linga Vachaka gender indicator words is it at the end of a line or in the middle of a line? So at the time, those gender indicator words refer to preceding words, not following words. Okay, so Drisu does not refer to the gender of Buddhism. Nariyan does not refer to the gender of the following words, only the gender of preceding words. Relevant preceding word. No Usana here, Usana is gender is very clear, is gender. Okay, here also not Buddhism, the following word, only a sneak preceding word, gender of the preceding word. Okay, so like this. And this is one point. Linga Vajaka Gata Padanda Majata Upan Yantaya Prepran. And then a prepran or here we can say 3 point or 2 point. 2 point. So these Linga Vajaka Apre Pran. Another Linga Vajaka words. Another when you Linga Vajaka word means so other Linga Vajaka words means how to say the beginning. So the Linga Vajaka word, gender indicator word at the beginning of a line. At the beginning of a line, at the time is fine to the gender of the following word. We can say 3 points. We can say 3 points. So I'm sure you. So example, for we can say Padati, Apripran. So what is example? Tiya Nikati Kutenja. Tiya Nikati Ku Tanja. Okay. So Tiya Nikati Kutanja, this is gender indicator. Padati. Okay. So Padati means at the beginning of a line. At the beginning of a line. So gender indicators lines at the beginning of a line. At the beginning of a line. So for example, Tiya. See? Tiya means feminine gender. In the feminine gender. So Nikati, you see, Kudan, Cha, Kudan, Nika gender. Is obvious. But Nikati and the E, the gender is difficult to be known. So that's why here gender indicator words appears at the beginning of a line. At the time that gender indicator word points out the gender of the following words. You see? So Nikati is the following word. Nikati is feminine gender. Like this. Okay. So now we can say here 2 points. One point is Abhidhāna Linganayava Tondo. Tonda's master will appear if the words have the same genders. If the word has different gender, Tonda's master will not appear. Okay, 1 point. So here like Anidasana, etc. And another point is gender indicators, Nega Vachaka. If they stand at the end of a line or in the middle of a line, these gender indicator words stand at the end or in the middle of a line. So they showed the gender of the preceding words. Okay, before them. So if they line at the beginning of a line, so the genders of the following words are indicated by these gender indicating words like TM, Visu, okay, Nari, and like this. Okay, so any question about this verse?
Hello, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So that means the gender indicators is, if we summarize this, is something like the gender indicators indicates the gender of the either the, I think it's the nearest word, right?
No, near words may hard to say. According to the situation.
If that the nearest word gender is not clear.
Yes, not obvious. If we to say near words, their genders are obvious. These obvious gender obvious words are not indicated by these gender indicator, of course, because no need. See, like coolisan. Okay, coolisan here. Coolisan, clear, right? Because in above we already know here like this, Yudajana, Tana like Tana, indicate Yudajana. And then Nigita indicates gender of this word. Very good, very systematic. Very systematic. But there are only few verses. I think according to Nisaya's book, there are no more than 3 or 4 verses where there are exceptions. Okay.
So Sayadaw,
Yes.
in the verse, the Pup Bang refers to what, Sayadaw?
Where?
In the
Pup Bang?
verse.
Yes. Pup Bang,
Pup Bang refers to what?
Front.
In the front.
Front.
So you mean the Lenga Wachaka is in the front?
Go to the front. Go to the
But
front. That means front word or preceding word. Okay.
So no. So here the Lenga Wachaka Gata Badanta Machata. So the Lenga Wachaka is in the end, in the middle of a line of the verse, right? So that's clear. So it shows the position of the Lenga Wachaka, right? And then the Pupang refers to the position of the Lenga Wachaka or the word
Preceding
that
words.
the gender is not clear.
Preceding words. Open yanti. You see, yanti is transitive verb. Okay, yanti is transitive verb. So open is object of yanti. I mean this Lenga Wachaka yanti go to the preceding word. Go to the preceding word. That means refers to the word. Refers to the preceding word. Okay, which Lenga Wachaka gender indicators.
So for example, so you give 3 examples there, right? For the first example, then the Lenga Wachaka is the last word. The second example, the Lenga Wachaka is in the middle.
Middle.
And the last example, the Lenga Wachaka is the first in the front. So the Bupbang here refers to the word Wupti, Asani, right? Is that what you mean?
Yes, preceding, yes. Yes.
So the Lenga Wachaka goes to the first, to the word in front.
To the front word, to the preceding
word.
Yes.
And then the Parang refers to what?
Parang?
Yes.
Parang refers to following. Follow here, this is negative, see? Following.
So yeah, I see. So which means the sentence is gonna be like Lenga Wachaka Gata Badanta Machatha Bupang Yanti. And then Lenga Wachaka Yanti Apare Parang.
Parang. Yanti.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Sorry, apare refer to linga vachaka also, but so this apare is tawa, sesa, inya, apara, you see, inyatara. These words always need appellative. Okay, so this also apare also refer to linga vachaka, but different from Kata Padanta Majata. So Yakarapada Majata, the final word and then the middle word. Okay, the middle word. That means so the final gender indicators and then middle gender indicators. Only two, not beginning. That's why appropriate refer to beginning, linga vachaka. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So paran yandi, we can say. Linga vachaka kara paranda majata. So we can say kara paranda majata linga vachaka open yandi. Apre paran yandi. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
And like to teach only and 1 hour, but now because of
1.5, Sayadaw. 1.5. It's now 1.5, Sayadaw. Yes.
So I think 1 o'clock because
So we
I
start 1 o'clock, Sayadaw. Yeah. I think 1 o'clock is fine. Yes.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
Okay.
1 to 2:30. Okay.
Yes. Sayadaw. So we do that tomorrow, starting tomorrow, Sayadaw.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw. Sadhu. It's
Thank you
very
so much,
helpful,
Sayadaw.
Sayadaw.
Sadhu, 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 yeah.